I'd like to call the meeting to order of the City of Monona Finance and Personnel Committee, Monday, March 2. Would you please call the roll?
DePula.
Here.
Wood.
Here.
Mayor Moore.
Here. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes from February 16, 2026?
Motion to approve.
I will second.
Any changes, corrections, additions to the minutes?
No.
None?
Nope.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 Minutes are approved. I don't see appearances this evening. And we have no unfinished business. That takes us to 6A, new business, consideration of resolution 26-2-2862 regarding mutual aid requests and risk management.
Yeah, so we're gonna do both.
We're going to do both
I
first.
think we're introducing both items A and B prior to going into closed session. If should the body wish to go into closed.
Okay,
We may, otherwise,
okay,
Okay.
committee may advance it as they wish.
okay. Thank you.
I mean,
Chief?
well, to me, for the purposes of this committee, I think it's just about the money. It's not about so much the policy.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't think we need to debate policy here. No.
That's fine,
Yeah, save it for council.
absolutely, if you wish to.
I mean, we may still want to, I think we may want to close session on the status of any claims and that kind of thing.
That's why we do have closed on for both meetings, just
Right.
in case, but certainly not required. So, up to the body.
So since this is about
Okay.
policy, are you suggesting the chief doesn't need to say anything?
I mean,
Not right now.
no, we'll see what-
He looks like he's
Save it for
wound up and
council,
ready to
yeah.
go.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Coiled springs.
a Red Bull over there?
So we are not,
So just,
we're effectively not doing A, is what you're saying?
It was just let it go on to council.
just advance to council, I
Advance to
just,
council,
yeah.
Advancing it to
No
council?
recommendation is,
with no recommendation.
Do you want to, well,
motion would probably be,
why don't we wait, that's the whole point of doing this, and then the closed session, and then voting after that, because we should wait to vote on it until we get out of closed session.
So am I moving on to 6B? Sorry, I've now been sufficiently confused.
So,
Yes, I think we can.
I'm moving on to 6B,
Yeah,
Yep.
let's do
yes.
that.
consideration of resolution 26-3-2883, approving a settlement between Walgreen Company and City of Monona regarding assessed valuation of 5310 Monona Drive, tax parcel number 0710-212-3332-2.
I can take that, Mayor.
I?
Essentially, this body had forwarded a final offer back to Walgreens, and Walgreens has accepted that offer with the conditions included in the resolution and in the agreement, and just simply, again, provided for closed session if there was additional discussion that the committee wished to have.
Okay,
But essentially, they are accepting our final offer.
okay. So then the question becomes 6C, which is the opportunity to convene in closed session under Wisconsin Statute Section 1985-1G, conferring with legal counsel for government body who is rendering oral or written advice concerning strategy to be adopted by the body with respect to litigation in which it is or likely to become involved. This would obviously relate to both the mutual aid and risk management and Walgreen Company settlement offer. Does this body feel the need to convene in closed session?
Yeah, I would like to convene in closed session, but only on the mutual aid
Only on the mutual.
potential. I think Bill has some information on that, but.
Okay.
Okay. So motion, did you?
Is that a motion to convene in closed session?
Yes, but not on the Walgreens matter.
Okay, on the mutual aid, and do I
Second.
have a second on the convening in closed session? Okay.
Yeah, do we need to do the explanation? Do we need to do the explanation now?
No, that's for negotiating bargaining. This is for litigation exceptions. So you don't have to do that. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so since this is a closed session and it requires a roll call,
Alder Wood,
Aye.
Alder DePula.
Aye.
okay, we will convene in closed session.
Cool.
we're ready.
Yeah, I think let's just do it to reconvene just to be safe.
Okay. I'll move to reconvene.
Second.
And I have a second. All those in favor to reconvene?
Aye.
Aye.
We are reconvened. We have no possible action items arising out of the closed session. That takes us to F, consideration of
Well,
resolution.
we need to, excuse me, Mayor. I
Sorry?
think we do need to vote on
Oh, sorry.
those two, moving them on.
Oh, that's
Or-
right. We were gonna,
Yeah.
move on. Yeah. Do I have a motion to,
Let's see. I'll move that we just forward the resolution on mutual aid to the city council without recommendation, and also that we recommend approval of the Walgreens settlement.
okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
We have a motion, and that carries.
Thank you.
And that takes us to number F, consideration of resolution 26-3.
A number needed to say we were on.
Oh, yeah, there's a blank there.
Yeah, it's important. Unfortunately, with Liam in now, we don't have a number for it yet, so.
Okay, that's why I was gonna ask you, okay, approving a budget amendment in the amount of $195,802 for the utility funding portion of the Tony Watha Drive reconstruction project.
Ask Mark to take that.
Mark?
maybe.
Yeah, I'll take that in just 1 second. Yes, so I just kind of want to explain we need a resolution to move funding around for the Tony Watha Street project.
Uh-huh,
So the bid amount came in at $2,596,000. Added some contingency on there in engineering. So if you go to page 23, it's kind of a detailed breakout.
mhm,
Kind of explains it. In the total, so each different, there's broken down by different parts. There's the general, which is paid for by general obligation notes. Water, which is paid by we borrowed revenue bonds for that. Sewer, such a small dollar amount at the time, we used reserves. Stormwater, we had some unspent proceeds. And the GO, we used for the parks portion. So we came in overall, the project is way under budget, but the problem we ran into is the allocation that went to the revenue bonds, which we actually borrowed for revenue bonds, if you remember, in December. When you add in, if you're looking at page 23, if you look at the breakdown, the revenue bonds, the bid amount, the contingency amount, the engineering amount, 195,000 short on that. Part of the 195,000 is $86,000 of contingencies. We may not use that whole amount. We believe part of this, they thought during when they were setting up the budget number, there could be some issues with the tariffs, and we think maybe that's kind of what happened with the revenue side of it, the water portion of it, but it is what it is now. So my plan is for this, is we have savings from the water tower painting, which is another revenue bond. The savings is about $157,000. So I would move that $157,260 over to this Tony Watha for the revenue portion only, to cover anything, cover the current bid in engineering and plus any contingency. If it goes above 195,000, which we're short, the difference between 195,000 and 157,000 is about 38,000. We do have some reserves we could use for fund balance, and I assume anything larger than 195,000 or anything more of the contingency we need would actually come out of the reserves on top of that. So all the other stuff, general, we're $230,000 under what we borrowed. You know, as you can see, the sewer are under budget, same with the stormwater and the parks. Just happens the allocation for the water portion is the part that we ran into problems with. I don't know if that makes sense for people.
Yep.
it does follow
Yes.
the bouncing ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you guys have any questions of Mark? If not, I'd be happy to take a motion.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
All those, this is I believe, a roll call.
Yep.
If you would.
Alder Pula,
Aye.
Alder Wood,
Aye.
Motion carries. That takes us to G, consideration of resolution 26-32875, award of contract for the 26th Street and Utility Improvements Project. Dan,
Thank you, Mayor.
welcome.
In your packet, you have all the info for this bid award. Bids were received February 12th from 5 bidders. S&L Underground provided the low base bid amount, $2,533,864.15. We also had a few bid alternates on that bid, and staff is requesting approval of bid alternate A for $26,364 and bid alternate C for $35,946.50, in addition to the base bid. The bid alternate A is for what's called a VRAM. It's a sealant layer placed between the base course, the binder course, and the surface course in the middle of the road, and that will help prolong centerline cracking in the future. That's something that the city of Monona hasn't done before, and we have this planned for all of the asphalt that we intend to lay with this project. So the goal there is to not spend as much on future maintenance down the road, because this product is believed to blend in with the asphalt and sort of seal it in the center. And that's usually where your cracking starts, is in the center line. So we see a benefit for that. Bid alternate C, I'm not sure if you've read the detailed paragraph provided by MSA. If we go with bid alternate C, there's a portion of the bid, the base bid, that we won't be charged. It's replacing spot repairs with full replacement on the southern end of Arrowhead. So there is a good chance there too that bid alternate C from Wildhaven to the end of the cul-de-sac would receive all new curb and gutter with bid alternate C. There's a portion of that where we have decent curb and gutter that we will most likely not replace. So there's a cost savings right now already before we start. So that's the intent of bid alternate C. Mark did explain the updated fiscal note. The fiscal note that I had included in my packet for the Public Works Committee, I will update with Mark's Wednesday night. The bid tab is included in your packet for review. And I guess that's it for my summary, unless you have questions.
Any questions for Dan?
I have none.
No, just a observation that the bids were really close together. They were really tight, weren't they?
They were in general for the base bid, but when you look at some of the bid tab items, the line items, some of them, they seem like they're all over the place.
Right,
So,
yeah. Okay.
But overall pretty good though.
Do I have a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That carries. That takes us to consideration of resolution 26-3-2876, awarding a contract for the water tower painting project to L&T Painting for the amount of $287,600. Dan?
Thank you, Mayor. We received bids on February 19th for this project from 12 bidders. We had some really good bids come in. The base bid was $264,600. Bid alternate 1 was $12,000 and bid alternate 2 was $11,000. The Public Works Committee will review this one this coming Wednesday. The bid alternates, one of them is for foam insulation in the cone, and I believe the other is adding a temperature sensor as well in the cone. This was well under what the estimate was, and I think that's because we had 12 interested bidders on the project, so we're expecting a pretty good project out of this.
Any questions on this one for Dan?
Nope.
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, this being the amount that it is, could you call it roll?
Alder Capula,
Aye.
Alder Wood,
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Consideration of Resolution 26-3-2877, amending the 2026 capital budget for East Broadway rectangular rapid flash beacon installation. Dan?
Thank you, Mayor. We are seeking a capital budget amendment for this project. Something new that we haven't been required to do in the past is put a plan set together by a professional engineer as required by Dane County Highway. We did sign Strand up for that for $7,500. The estimated price for the rapid flash beacon system is $18,215, and we're expecting about $2,000 in materials. Our new total funding needed is $27,715, so we're seeking a capital budget amendment of $2,715. And I believe Mark indicated the balance or the additional money could come from TIF.
Yes, this is all funded through TIF 6 to begin with. So, and we also, at the end of the year, is projected to have, this TIF is very successful, so we probably had $500-some thousand of fund balance at the end of the year, so it's not an issue for this fund.
Okay. So this is just a small amendment. Do I have any questions on this one, gentlemen?
I do not.
No.
Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
This is just amending the budget, so all those in favor say aye.
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 Okay, carries. It takes us to J, consideration of resolution 26-3-2878, amending the 2026 capital budget for library level, lower level HVAC improvements.
Yeah, this is for the budget amendment, so
Yeah,
this, we did budget, so the bid came in with both the alternates and contingency engineering at $1,108,000. And the budget was $978,000, so we're short roughly $130,000. That includes the $18,000 contingency. When I'm projecting to take this from the Tony Watha project, but this, it's a step back. So we had money that was being carried over for Tony Watha that was not actually part of the numbers in the prior one. So it's basically kind of fund balance because we don't need that. So it was basically $160,000. So when I say Tony Watha, it was been carried over from money we haven't used in there. So it doesn't affect what they have in their current project, but it is money that we have, basically fund balance money to cover this.
okay. Any questions for Mark on this?
Yeah, why doesn't it just get applied to the Tanya Watha?
Well, so basically, I didn't realize this until after, I should have caught it until after we did the borrowing. We're doing the borrowing now, and we got the bids in. So we had engineering for Tony Watha about 3 years ago. And we had, I've been keeping it set, I've been keeping it each year. And then we borrowed this, we included the engineering in the current borrowing. So we had this, that extra $160,000 of,
okay.
I should have reduced it, the borrowing for that amount, but it was, they're already at the bond market right now, so I can't do that, so.
Okay.
It's just using it to cover this.
Once again, he finds money. He's a miracle worker.
that's one way to do it, yeah.
I should have caught it earlier, but I was like,
Happens
oh, I forgot
all the
those.
time. Yeah. Anything else? Any other questions for Mark on this one? Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
And this is for 130, so does that make me do roll call?
Was-
Yeah, we'll do roll
Alder Wood,
call.
Aye.
Alder Capula,
Aye.
Okay, takes us to K, consideration of resolution 26-3-2879, award of contract for library lower level HVAC improvements.
Brad is online.
Brad?
This one?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep,
Yeah.
perfect.
Perfect, thank you. All right, so we had two bidders, two qualified bidders for this project, Lee Mechanical and J.M. Brennan. One bidder put in a low bid, but they didn't realize what they were bidding on. And during follow-up with that company, it became very clear that they were not going to keep their bid, and so they withdrew it, giving J.M. Brennan the low bid. So there are two bid alternates on this project. We did it that way because we knew it was going to be a very tight budget, and obviously it was. So it was smart to do it that way, and what we're hoping is that we can get the entirety of it done and not have to interrupt operations in the lower level of the library again next year in 2027 to finish the rest of it. So, and that would be what the the budget amendment was for, to cover the entirety of the project. And otherwise, I'll take any other questions if you have any.
Okay, questions? Brad?
No.
No? No?
No.
Then I'll take a motion.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, please call the roll.
Alder Wood,
Aye.
Alder DePula,
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Brad. Consideration of Resolution 26-3-2880, approving the contract for construction, observation, and administration services for the library lower level HVAC improvements. Brad, would you like to share anything on this one?
No, this is the exact amount that we had in the budget for their contracts. It's just a matter of getting it approved and getting it on the books.
Okay. And this is for $42,000. Okay. Any questions of this, Brad?
No.
No?
Nope.
Take a motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay. You want to please call the roll?
sure. Alder DePula,
Aye.
Alder Wood,
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Consideration of Resolution 26-3-2882, directing staff and approving contractors to amend the project scope of work and reduce the overall estimated project cost for a new public safety and administration complex. Neil, do you want to
take
do
that?
this?
I can certainly
Yeah.
take that one. Thank you, Mayor. Information summary in your packet includes the initial scoping efforts, which was a significantly longer period of time, as well as some direction in terms of trying to think what the long-term needs would be for each of the key departments impacted here. Upon receiving that information and getting that initial cost estimate, certainly viewed to not be, certainly in discussions with staff and with the mayor, it was determined that that was most likely not going to be feasible. So that was presented to the ad hoc committee for review and requested direction from them as to how to proceed. Basically, after a considerable discussion at the committee meeting, directed staff to, and are recommending proceeding with a reduced scope of work to basically have two options in the $25 million and $30 million range for further evaluation by if not the committee, certainly by council.
Okay. Any questions on this one?
No.
No, I mean, there will be, I'm sure. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, yeah,
Yeah.
not now.
Okay, great. Yeah, this is just to formalize it. So that being the case, I'll take a motion.
Motion to approve?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion
Thank you.
carries. That takes us to N, acceptance of general fund accounts payable checks dated February 13 through 26. Mark?
Yes, just a couple things on here. It's pretty light, 2 weeks. Page 107, Dane County Treasurer, that's our February tax settlements, what we collect in January. The county tells us what to pay, and we paid the county $1.4 million. On page 108, J.M. Brennan, we always just want to highlight this because there's always something going on with either the boiler or the HVAC. So that was some stuff. Being in here, Land Tech at the second to the last. IT service, but this is a 1 month, which is not normal. It's because we have had a lot of camera issues, getting all our cameras up to date. Kind of a camera project, so this number will die down after this month. But there was a lot of cameras, and they have a lot of programming for that one. So that's not normal. It's a one-time thing usually. Page 110, like I said, Monona Grove School District, for their portion of the taxes. Page 111, Vanderwall, just a comp plan, pay as we go right now, so that's all I have.
Any questions for Mark?
Nope.
Okay. That being the case, do I have a motion?
Move to accept the accounts payable checks.
Second?
And a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 They are approved. Any other staff updates?
No staff
No?
update.
I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.
Phew.
I don't know.
Attorney's getting out of hand out there.
They are getting out of hand.
I heard Bill out there.